Welcome to the 2024 Hot Wheels Legends Tour. I'm Jared Dienda. Hot Wheels Legends Tour is on an international hunt for the next fan-made custom Hot Wheels die-cast car, sourced from thousands of custom vehicles and car entries, brought to you by Walmart and Mobil 1. After shows across US, right here in the United States of America and the world, including 13 countries, 11 US cities, and one special pick from our friends and fans at Walmart. This is the semifinals. And now we get to meet two very talented Hot Wheels designers that bring these vehicles to life, Craig Callum and Christina Albrecht. Christina, what's your title?
I'm a graphic designer for Premium and RLC.
Craig, you just got a promotion, buddy. What's your title?
I'm Craig Callum. I'm the Senior Design Manager for Hot Wheels Diecast.
After 7 years, we have named 6 worthy winners here on the Hot Wheels Legends Tour. Let's meet the previous winners who have achieved legendary status and Hot Wheels Legend status. In 2018, it was the 2 Jet Z kicking things off. 50 years of Hot Wheels, and Luis Rodriguez came to the top. 2019, the 57 Nash Metropolitan of Greg Salzillo. Then 2020, the 70 Pontiac Trans Am. The 2021 winner, we went across the pond because it was built by Lee Johnstone of the United Kingdom, a 1969 Volvo P1800. And the 2022 winner, the 1992 Auto Zam Scrum. Boop, boop, the Texas Toot. And then most recently, our 2023 winner just a year ago, the 1990 Mazda MX-5 Roadster, AKA the Chimera.
It's amazing what people bring to the Legends Tour. And yeah, I mean, it really allows us to bring the coolest cars from the community out there wider and bring them in and celebrate them too. I mean, it's not just about creating something that fits into this bracket or that category. They're really having fun with their cars. There's so much creativity, and I think that shows with all of our entrants.
And another special thank you to our Legends Tour sponsor, Mobil 1. Happy 50 years. Now let's take a look at all 23 of those finalists from around the globe, nominated for a shot at the grand finale. Atlanta, custom 1995 Nissan 240SX. Brazil, 1975 Chevrolet Chevette. Charlotte, 1970s AMC Postal Jeep. Chicago, smart car drag car. Colombia, 1999 Chevrolet Corsa. Chile, 1968 Ford La Libre. Dallas, the Time Fox, 1988 Ford Mustang GT. Detroit, 1985 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. El Segundo, the 1934 Ford pickup. France, 1981 DeLorean. Germany, 1987 Porsche 944. Houston, 1957 BMW Isetta RV. Indy, steampunk themed 1938 Roadster. Italy, 1976 Lancia Beta HPE Turbo. Mexico, Chevy Camaro 67 Sleeper. Miami, Karma Custom 1965 Volkswagen Karma Ghia. Philadelphia, Custom 1927 Model T Hot Rod. Phoenix, 1960 Chevy Apache. Poland, 1969 Mercedes W108 Blue Pig. Spain, Portugal, 67 Custom Volkswagen Bug. Dubai, 2016 Volkswagen Beetle. UK, 1983 Classic Mini Mentley. The Walmart pick, Mitsubishi K-Truck. For over 50 years, Hot Wheels has driven legendary automotive performance and design. We celebrate the world of automotive culture, not just die-cast cars, but just all over the legendary visionaries, builders, fans, racers, content creators, collectors of all ages, and all those who continue their ongoing drive to be legendary. So we teamed up with some of our friends to share with you their stories. Let's take a look.
What makes Hot Wheels legendary?
Authenticity,
Speed,
creativity,
passion.
vision.
Pushing boundaries.
I literally have some of my favorite cars in my hand.
Exactly. What really inspired me about the Hot Wheels as a kid is seeing those crazy big superchargers coming out of the hood.
Having my own Hot Wheels shows everybody that if I can do it, they can too.
Like the real deal, Hot Wheels are built with performance in mind.
And that's what makes them legendary.
So we've whittled it down to 23 and now 10 being scrutinized over the years. This year, no different. The criteria is really stressed because it needs to be a garage of legends. That carries a lot of weight here. So again, you'll see 10 very special vehicles today who embody exactly what it means to be legendary, but there can be only one. Can't stress that enough. All right, so let's go into the criteria. Craig, I'm leaning on you. Authenticity, you breathe it, you live it. I mean, you're over racing UK, you're driving this car.
With authenticity, we're really looking for that automotive, authentic spirit Asking that question, is it a Hot Wheels? Does it have that iconic look that we're looking for?
Is it cool, uniquely modified, exciting, on, off-road? What kind of void does it fill? Because that's kind of what we're looking for, something unique that you're like, I've never seen anything like that. See, let's move on to creativity. Christina, again, you're an artist yourself. What does creativity mean to not only you, but to Hot Wheels Legends?
I think it's going to be something that you're going to see and go, hey, I want to look closer at this car. Like, what did this builder do? Like, why are these graphics so cool? Why does this, when it's shrunk down to 1/64 scale, I want to see a kid just going, wow, and like wanting to play with it. Yep. It's just the whole package together.
When you say kid, you mean a 40-something-year-old grown man that has tattoos and is hairy, right? That's what you mean.
Or 50-something-year-old.
Okay, you don't need to throw your numbers. I'm gonna throw out mine. I'm gonna shame myself here,
Or you can tell when somebody's really put their heart and soul into a build too.
That leads us into our next criteria, garage spirit, because that's, I think, is the emotional side of it. Why this car? Why a Volvo Gasser? You'd never put those two together. Walk us through garage spirit.
Yeah, we're looking for that vehicle that has that, grit and determination behind it. You can see that someone's poured their heart and soul into this car, that they've created something that's not just for show, but actually for themselves as well. It's got that garage spirit. It's got that handcrafted touch to it.
That's that X factor. Does the build exhibit the drive to be legendary? Does it have physical evidence of, late nights, early mornings, what's getting you through, the grit, the determination, the passion, creativity?
Because sometimes these vehicles aren't necessarily even the vehicles you'd think about customizing and bringing to the Legends Tour. So they've put passion into a vehicle they love, and they've brought it and they've displayed it in a completely new way.
So now, without further ado, let's meet our finalists here for Hot Wheels Legends 2024. And with some help from all across the globe from our Hot Wheels friends and family, they'll introduce each one of the finalist vehicles. We kick things off with Dubai, the UAE. Let's take a look at this very special Volkswagen Beetle.
What's happening, guys? Becky Evans here, saying a big hello to Jared Deanda and all the guys in the Hot Wheels community. I'm introducing this amazing 2016 VW Beetle from Dubai, from Sami Halal. I absolutely love this car because it's taking the old school cool of a Beetle and really bringing it into the modern age. I hope he does really well in the competition. Good luck to all the other contestants as you head into the grand finale, and I'll see you guys super duper soon.
I think this is great. Coming to Dubai, I wouldn't expect a Volkswagen Beetle 2016. We know the lines. You just do arches, like 3 bubbles.
It's completely transformed the exterior of the car.
Yeah.
This isn't your standard Volkswagen Beetle. I mean, there's a wide body kit designed by Sami himself, with a huge rear spoiler.
I love how aggressive it is.
Yeah, stance is good.
Yeah.
Little GTR-esque, almost. Again, if you shrink this thing down, it's just like this. It's like a smashed bug. No pun intended.
It looks like it should be on the Nürburgring or something.
Boom.
I think it's got around 400 horsepower.
Yep.
So it's not just a slouch of a bug.
Do you think this will transfer into a good iteration of a Hot Wheels deck?
It has a great silhouette.
Silhouette. That's why you're a designer and I'm a host. The silhouette. There you go. Here's another finalist hailing from Germany. And introducing this vehicle is another member of our Hot Wheels family.
Hey, what's up, Jared? To the Hot Wheels design team and everybody tuning in. My name is Patrick Long. I'm here in Southern California, and great to be a small part of what you guys got going down. I'm happy to let you know that the next winner of a slot to the grand finale is Benjamin Flug from Germany with his 1987 Porsche 944, an iconic car. I love front engine transaxle cars. I look forward to tuning into the grand finale, following along and seeing who becomes the next Hot Wheels legend. But for now, I'm gonna send it back to you guys. Thanks for having me, and we'll see you out on the trail.
What a cool vehicle. Benjamin Flug, right out of the gate. I love the livery, what you would call deco in the Hot Wheels world.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how this car just probably makes the purists cringe.
Yeah.
But I love that so much, so.
Respectfully disruptive.
Yes.
3 spokes?
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
I mean, and the guy's 25, so he's a young guy, and he's built this car, and he's really thought about all those details.
Dude, I mean, he built this vehicle in his dad's driveway. I mean, small toolbox, car, jack. I mean, this exudes passion.
This is garage spirit.
It's kind of an ugly duckling in the Porsche world. Let's just call it what it is.
Hey, I like them.
But you like quirky cars, and as I do too. Like, I like wagons.
Yeah, I love it. I love the white wheels. I love everything about it.
The juxtaposition of the white wheels, the wing out back, step inside, the interior. It's got the cage. It has everything that, you know, a Hot Wheel should have.
It's got true Hot Wheels authenticity. I think it's fantastic for that. And in such a classy presentation as well. I think, you know, the graphics and the paint.
Now, I mentioned at the top of the show, we are going to hear some great stories from our friends and what drives them to be legendary. Let's take a look at 2 stories from Hookah and Tony.
What up, guys? I'm Hookah, car customizer and enthusiast. What drives me? My vision. When I see a car I love, I'm like, I love it. But then I think, what if it had different wheels, different color, different interior? And that's why I just love custom builds. The Challenger, the Camaro, or the Mustang. They weren't just built to be fast cars. They were built to tell a story. But every story can be rewritten. Just like I have a vision when I'm building a car, Hot Wheels shows their vision through their diecasts. And that's what makes them legendary.
I'm all about empowering girls and women to go further, faster, and louder. Hey, I'm Tony Breidinger, a pro racing driver. What drives me is pushing boundaries. When I was 9, I started karting with my sister, and at home, we kept competing with Hot Wheels. Now having my own Hot Wheels shows everybody that if I can do it, they can too. It's totally like the ones I collected. Its color pops, and look, it's got my name on it. I'm proud that this legendary brand continues to be part of my story.
This finalist representing Houston, the Lone Star State, and introducing this vehicle, the Atlanta-based shop, CoroWorks. Over to you, Greg, and the team.
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Diesel at CoroWorks, and you're watching the Hot Wheels Legend Tour semifinals. I get to announce the next person moving on to the grand finale, and that's Mikey Brown. He's got a 1957 Isetta RV. It's like an RV car motorcycle thing. He's got an awesome story, awesome car, awesome build. Best of luck to you, Mikey, into the grand finales. Best of luck to everybody else in this Legend Tour. There's a lot of cool cars out there. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, CoroWorks family. And now we take a look. Mikey Brown, and you know, a familiar face. We saw him last year. He did too much work.
No, I know. He's such a passionate builder that he's just gone.
Unflappable.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
This year he says, all right, let's go camping. The colorway, absolutely classic. I know you're a fan of the red and white. But
red and white, he's got me.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, and he uses stripes.
This is the smallest RV I've ever seen.
Built this whole thing on the back of the Isetta, and he's created it all by hand.
He's gaining some traction. Again, Jay Leno's pick last year.
We had a Westie when I was a kid, and it gives me those vibes. You just want to go camping.
Yeah, just cook outside, little grill, some beans and some s'mores, just hanging out in the Isetta.
Yep.
It was cool to see Mikey make the Hot Wheels first and then make the full-size version.
And it's great that Hot Wheels can become a canvas for people to create cars in full-size too.
He's a busy man. If you follow him on Instagram, it's one heck of a follow. The finalist representing Chile is a great friend of the Hot Wheels family, BMX pro rider, car aficionado, Coko Zita.
What's up, guys? Coko Zita here from Ventura, California at the Off Media Studios. Shout out to everybody tuning in to the Hot Wheels Legends Tour. I'm announcing the next finalists to move on to the grand finale. And guess what? These guys are from Chile. This car is called La Liebre, and it's a Ford Falcon 1968. This car is pretty cool. Congratulations to the team. Congratulations to everybody moving on to the grand finale. I can't wait to see the winner.
This vehicle started out as a Ford Falcon 1968. They call it La Liebre. Primary owner is Giuseppe Casagrande. He's the co-founder of Cars and Cafe Chile. But Mauricio, Pablo, Omar, Nicholas, Jose, I feel like that's a boy band. But boy, have they built a car here. This thing is sick. It looks fast.
It's incredible. I mean, to think that underneath there somewhere is a 1968 Ford Falcon.
This is a race car.
Looks like it can just go out and be right on the track.
The lines of it are very unique. Something you'd see at Petit Le Mans or Le Mans itself. This is something really exotic, and this is kind of like Riley Stair's vehicle where you want to drive it.
It's got the creativity there, but also the automotive authenticity.
600 horsepower at the crank. It weighs 2,000 pounds.
It looks fast, standing still.
Rising from the ashes like a phoenix, literally from Phoenix, Arizona. A very cool vehicle, and introducing it, another member of our Hot Wheels family.
Howdy Jared, and howdy Hot Wheels designers, and a special howdy to everyone tuning in to the Hot Wheels Legends Tour semifinals. I'm Annie, otherwise known as It's Life of Annie, and I'll be announcing the next finalist moving on to the grand finale. And without further ado, the finalist is a 1960 Chevy Apache built by Robert Zoller from Phoenix, Arizona. Can you believe it? Out of thousands of builds, your car has been selected to move on to the top 10. And as a Hot Wheels collector, you know that your dream is for your build to one day turn into a real-life Hot Wheel. And today, you're one step closer to that dream. So good luck to you, Robert, and good luck to all the other finalists on the tour. I'll see y'all at the finale.
I gotta tell you, I love Apaches, the lines on them, you know, it's got a cool side profile, you guys being designers, but when they're laid out, I think they're even cooler.
I totally agree. I love trucks on the ground, as much wheel as possible.
You're a mini truck gal. You like big body trucks slammed on the ground.
The stance is amazing. The wheel and tire combination, it just sits perfectly.
It's clean and stylish, but actually they've also shortened it. I've like 10 and a half inches, something like that, chopped out the hood and chopped out the middle and chopped out the bed. And you don't notice it straight away. You know, it's got this kind of, it reveals itself to you. Surprise and delight.
It's shortened, big LS power plant, got the right brakes. I think this has garage spirit. 6 years in the making.
Yep.
He calls it odd gray paint, which I think that begs to be modified as well.
For me, cars is all about that. It's bringing a smile to people's faces. It's not necessarily about getting attention or winning prizes or anything like that. It's about sparking stories in people. It's about getting people excited for something in particular. I mean, and cars have, and trucks and all vehicles have that ability. And it's great to see someone doing that.
Well, we're halfway through our semifinalists here, and we bid you adieu. Christina, thank you so much for joining us here today.
You're welcome.
And Craig, of course, always a pleasure to see you. Thank you so much for all that you do here with Legend, as well as both you guys. But you guys got to go, because we are halfway through. We're going to bring in another couple lucky contestants. I'm joking, they're not contestants. They are designers, and they are judges as well here in Hot Wheels Legends. As we bid adieu to our designers, we'll bring in two. But before that, let's take a look at how these two Hot Wheels family members are driven to be legendary. Here's some great videos about Forrest and Sophia.
I literally have some of my favorite cars in my hand. Hey, I'm Forrest Jones, and I get to talk about cars for a living. What drives me is authenticity. I love Japanese designs from GTRs to Supras because they didn't follow what other manufacturers did. I love the smooth body lines, but yet they still looked aggressive. Check out this Pan Am RX-7. This body kit is iconic, and Hot Wheels' version of it is spot on. Everything from the duckbill spoiler, the wheels, the over fenders, the roll cage inside, the lights in the front. Hot Wheels made this diecast just as authentic as the original, and that's what makes them legendary.
My dad used to call me the fastest baby in Europe because I fell asleep in the back of an M3 speeding around a racetrack. I'm Sophia. I'm a pro racing driver and a future world champion. What drives me is speed. Race cars are built to perform. The engineering, tire composition, engine and aerodynamics. Hot Wheels captures it all, every single detail. These are some of the best German cars. From old-timers to modern race cars, the faster, the better. Like the real deal, Hot Wheels are built with performance in mind. They are legendary.
As we're halfway through our Hot Wheels Legends semifinals, we bring in two other talented Hot Wheels designers, BB Brian Benedict and Dwayne Vance. Your titles, if you will.
All right, I'm Brian Benedict. I'm Key Principal Designer at Hot Wheels.
It's a big title, the Key Principal. All right, and then Dwayne?
I'm just a design manager at Hot Wheels.
Just a design. I mean, look, you know, we asked you to bring some cars, not just any Hot Wheels diecast cars, but cars that are special, near and dear. What do you have here in front of you, bro?
This is a very significant one to me. That's my personal car, my 72 Corvette Stingray convertible. The headlights are up, right? Which is kind of an unusual choice.
Tell me yours are stuck up on your car.
Yes, they are, because, of course, because, you know, the vacuum system always goes out on these. And every time I drive into the office, the guys are like, your lights are up again. And they're always teasing me. So when I did the casting, I'm like, I'm gonna stick it to them and,
I love it.
And put the lights up.
I love it. What else we got?
And then another Hot Wheels original. This is my Dragon car, which is called Night Dragon. A little play on words there. Dragon racing at night, Night Dragon. The engine, it's got a spherical engine that's like an egg. I read deep into like dragon mythology when I did this one. So the mother dragon would cradle the egg under her stomach to protect it. So
it's a cool looking car, Brian. You did great. All right, Dwayne, what do you got?
A 68 Camaro, which originally appeared in the first 16 that was done for Hot Wheels. So I chopped out all the panels, put it, down on the ground effects with the fairings and everything, the vertical fins on there, and then also wing coming back off the glass there to just make a really aggressive style Camaro.
What's it called? What is it called? Anything?
68 Custom Camaro. Hey, I tried
68 Custom Camaro.
I wanted a little more creative name, but you know, hey.
Last but not least, your story is being told in this.
Oh, it actually says Vance Speed Shop on the side in kind of like a graffiti style handwriting. I love drifting and stuff like that, so I put drift style wheels on it. The mouth is actually the tail end of the Hot Wheels logo.
Oh, dude. Nice detail.
Yeah. And then I have several initials and stuff like that of my family members on there. So it's a very personal car. And
what's that one called?
That one's called Cowabunga.
Okay, way more creative name.
Yes.
As opposed to Custom Camaro.
Exactly.
Long, you ready to see some of our semifinalists?
Do it.
All right, let's put a bow on it. Another member of our Hot Wheels Legends semifinalist who's moving on to the grand finale. Let's take a look.
What's up, Jared? Greetings to my Hot Wheels designer friends, and hello to all of those tuning into the Hot Wheels Legend Tour semifinals. My name's Don Nicholson from Elevate, and I'm here to announce the next semifinalist. Without further ado, we want to congratulate Regan McLaughlin with his 1988 Ford Mustang GT, dubbed the Time Fox. This thing's an amazing build. You guys got to check it out, and it's so worthy of being one of just 10 semifinalists going to the grand finale. Good luck to you, Reagan, and to all the other semifinalists. I can't wait to tune in and see who wins. Back to you, Jared.
The Fox body. I mean, an absolutely iconic vehicle, from music videos to just the name itself. The Time Fox, an 88 Ford Mustang.
I love the name, Time Fox. Yeah, it's so cool, and just the throwback to the 80s. That color scheme just gets me.
And a custom Recaro interior, obviously that plaid. And
I love what this guy did on the modifications to it. It's just a beautiful job. I would love to own this car now.
You know, I've seen a few of these flared Fox bodies, but I really just love leaning into, you know, 80s culture.
The stance on it is so perfect, and like you said, the flares, it's a little exaggerated. It feels like period correct. And
a retro Game Boy speedometer. Do we like talking about leaning into it? That's
yeah, you gotta love it, right?
That really completes the experience.
I think what's so cool is that I know that we haven't done a wide body Fox body. Mm-hmm. It'd make a really sick Hot Wheel.
Here's another semifinalist going on to the grand finale from the UK.
Hi Jared, hi Hot Wheels designers and everybody out there tuning in to this year's Hot Wheels Legends Tour. My name's Nico Slater and I'm the art director of Race Servicing. I'm here to announce the next finalist moving on to the grand finale. So without further ado, here it is. From the UK, the 1983 Classic Mini built by Dominic Whittle, aka Mentley. Over the moon to see a UK competitor in the top 10. Best of luck to everybody. Back to you, Jared.
What a cool car. This absolutely embodies, you know, mind the gap. Top of the morning to you. Like it feels very British racing. Green.
Never seen a more British car than this. I mean, this is British squared, right?
Yep.
It's like it's Mini and Bentley. You know, I mean,
yep.
That nod to Bentley, I think, is such a cool thing. I love those old Bentley race cars from the 20s and 30s.
This was homies hanging out in a garage one night. Had this harebrained idea to do it. I think they chopped the top off at that point, and they said, "Look, we got to go in. We got to do this all the way."
They shoved a V8 in this little thing, which to me that's not quite as British.
True, but it was Range Rover.
Yes,
so
it is a Range Rover, right?
So,
yes, very much so on that. I think the biggest thing that you notice, the cockpit is very centered on the car in those little tiny little boxes. And they've shoved it all the way back. So that instantly goes, why did they do that?
The color, the stance of it, the intention.
But it gives it such a cool, unique silhouette. And I think, yeah, so for me, it checks all three boxes.
Okay.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
They're gonna raise money for charity in this hot rod, the Mini Mentley. You know, it's no custom Camaro, you know, like we got over there that Dwayne so handsomely deemed, but old Night Dragon. Mini Mentley fits right within.
That's right. It's already got the Hot Wheels naming going for it.
Boom, done. Just lick the stamp and send it. There we go. So let's take a look and a deeper dive of these two legends, Ryan Turk and Larry Chen.
My goal? To show you something you haven't seen before. Hey, I'm Ryan Turk. I'm a pro drifter and car builder. What drives me is creativity. Whether on the road, on the track, or building a car. What really inspired me about the Hot Wheels as a kid is just how unique they were, what the bodies looked like. Seeing those crazy big superchargers coming out of the hood. The Hot Wheels were something creative that showed you that anything is possible. I didn't know my cars would become legendary.
It's never about me, it's always about the cars. My name is Larry Chen. I'm proud to be a car culture and automotive photographer. What drives me is passion. It's intense and can be very demanding. Capturing the soul of a car is my reward. When Hot Wheels made my cars, they showed the same passion for car culture. Look how they perfectly recreated the livery. They even put my license plate on this. These are my photos on the packaging, never been done before. Hot Wheels is truly legendary, and I'm honored to be their partner.
An iconic vehicle coming to us from France. Let's take a look at this semifinalist.
What's up, Jared? Hello, Hot Wheels designers, and hello to everybody tuning in to the Hot Wheels Legends Tour semifinals. I'm Rutledge Wood, and I'm going to announce the next vehicle moving on to the grand finale. So, without further ado, from France, it's Alexander Claudin and his 1981 DeLorean. I love this guy, so much fun. He makes drifting awesome, and what a build. And a very worthy vehicle to make it to the grand finale. Good luck to you, Alexander, and to all the finalists on the tour. I can't wait to tune in and see who wins it all. Back to you, J-Rod.
I really like it. It's a lot of fun. The graphics actually kind of hide some of the modifications to the body. Okay. So to me, it's a little unfortunate, but like, you don't really, at first glance, you don't get a sense of the wide body.
Just in itself, the DeLorean, iconic for being in Back to the Future. But then coming to some France, it's a purpose-built drift vehicle. It's called Showtime. But Dwayne, you follow this vehicle on Instagram.
I do. I follow this one. I love this thing. I like it because of the graphics.
Okay.
And I love the fact that he's got the wide body on there, and I could see that thing in 1/64. We get those fenders to read like they're wide fenders.
I love this. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead and fight, guys.
It might be a little hard to read with the graphics in package at that scale, so I think that would be my
I disagree.
Yeah! I'm here for it. Here's popcorn. Go ahead. Right. Have at it, Brian and Dwayne. It's going down right here. Hot Wheels Legends, brother. But you're just saying shrinking it down.
Yeah, I just have a little concern about that. How's the read going to be at 1/64?
But Dwayne says
he disagrees.
We can do it. We can do it. Yes, we can. Let's move right along to our next semifinalist.
Hello, Jared and the Hot Wheels community. It's Hannah Malouf here, and I'm so excited to be a part of the 2024 Hot Wheels Legends Tour. I look forward to it every year. I love seeing the creativity and personality, as well as the details and craftsmanship that each build entails. It shows how each builder had a dream and created it a reality. That is what living the Hot Wheels dream is. And now they have the opportunity to have it stamped as a Hot Wheels vehicle. Now I'm honored to announce the vehicle moving forward to the grand finale is the 1934 Ford pickup Fortress. This 9-year build is a one-of-a-kind with details that have such a unique story behind them, from the repurposed Italian office seats to the custom fabricated bed frame. This vehicle defines what a Hot Wheels legend should be, with a bold look and a great story. It makes a perfect contender for the finale. Thanks, Jared. Sending it back to you and the designers.
All right, the Ford Truss. And we're kind of why this vehicle is deemed that way, but it's a 1934 Ford truck, but some really cool engineering elements here. I like this thing. Good combination of the smoothies, the big deep dish wheels, a little exaggerated but clean lines, a lot of CNC work here, and then it's got the power.
I was actually one of the judges at El Segundo where we picked this one, and it's just phenomenal. It's such a great build. And it was basically unanimous. The details on it are so incredible. Like at first glance, it's like, oh, cool. It's a cool Ford hot rod pickup, right? The closer you look, you see more and more and more. And
do you think this will transfer into 1/64?
This one might be a little tougher as far as a basic car is concerned.
We can do it.
So you've got stuff from the top, the back, and the sides. Yeah. And it's just very difficult to manufacture that in the long run. Now, we could do this on some of our higher end lines, for sure, but as a basic, this would be very tough. But the truck is amazing, like the build quality. And I think what we all love about it so much is that it's kind of a modern take on hot rodding.
It's like a blending of the hot rod world and concept artist world, right?
Right, there you go.
You bring those two together and you get something really cool.
This juxtaposition of putting the modern, again, the smoothie wheels up front, big power plant, Plymouth steering wheel.
A lot of that stuff looks like it's purpose designed and built for the truck, but it's actually like stuff he found at aircraft salvage yard or whatever. And but he's put it together in such a way that it just like all fits so perfectly.
Plot thickens here at Hot Wheels Legends. Truly international affair here. Semifinals coming to us from Italy. Let's take a look at this very unique vehicle.
Hello Jared, hello Hot Wheels Legends Tour semifinals. It's Irene Saderini here from Italy, and I'm so excited to have an Italian finalist on the grand finale. Of course, I'm talking about Francesco Besan and his 1976 Lancia Beta from Italy. So good luck to you, Francesco, and to all the finalists on the tour, of course. So I can't wait to see who wins. Good luck.
1976 Lancia Beta HPE HF Turbo. That's a mouthful, and this thing's cool. It's got a lot of inspiration, not just from Italy.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. What I love is, most people are familiar with the Lancia Beta, but it's a HPE version, which is a little more rare. So it's kind of cool to see them do something fun and different with this particular car.
Seeing carbon, seeing a cage, seeing race seats, seeing a handbrake. What else stands out to you, Mr. Vance?
They also kind of mixed it with a little bit of the JDM styling and give it that kind of stance, that you see on a lot of JDM cars. And the other thing that makes this really cool is that we actually don't have this in our line. So never done it before.
Yeah.
Very unique.
So when you open the mold on this one, you're really kind of breaking it because it's a unique vehicle. As you say, the Lancia, the Beta. It's raw. It's got a rat race exterior. It has patina, arches, a little Bosozoku style. The hood mirrors. What would be a nickname if you were, all right, just tapping into your Hot Wheels designer mind?
Custom Camaro.
That's the name of his. We're just gonna dig that hole deeper. Congratulations and thank you for all the submissions this year, this season, but there can be only one. So let's recap our top 10 semifinals headed to the grand finale. From Dubai, Sameh Halal. From Germany, Benjamin Flug. The winner in Houston, Mikey Brown. From Chile, Cars and Coffee Chile. The winner in Phoenix, Robert Zoller. The winner in Dallas, Reagan McLaughlin. In UK, Dominic Whittle. From France, Alexander Claudin. The El Segundo winner right in Hot Wheels' backyard, that was Scott Robertson. And finally, from Italy, Francesco Bissana. Grand finale this November 16th for a chance to have their car immortalized as an iconic Hot Wheels diecast vehicle. I mean, this is a big opportunity, guys. This is absolutely massive. So again, just celebrating all things Hot Wheels, driven to be legendary. Thank you to our partners, Walmart and Mobile One. So tune in across all socials. Go ahead, tap in, you know where we're at, and watch November 16th to find out who will become and be immortalized as a Hot Wheels diecast. Stay tuned.